It is noon in Johannesburg. It's 2 p.m. in Tbilisi. I'm Monita Rajpal. This is World One, live from London. In South Africa, the search for answers has begun as an inquiry is getting underway into the shooting deaths of dozens of striking workers at a Lonmin platinum mine. 34 people were killed when a bitter labor dispute turned to violent protests. It is the country's deadliest police incident since the end of apartheid 18 years ago. On this inquiry into the shootings at Marikana, let's cross over to Nkapile Mabuse. She joins us now from our bureau in Johannesburg. Nkapile, first of all, I guess a lot of people will be wondering in terms of how transparent this commission could and will be.
Well, Monita, the commission is being chaired by a retired judge.
Thank you. And Mabuse there live for us in Johannesburg. A spokesman for Afghanistan's Interior Ministry is telling us that a suicide bomber has killed a number of NATO troops and Afghan police. It happened in the eastern Afghanistan city of Khost. Journalist Ben Farmer joins us now on the line from Kabul with the latest on that. Ben.
Well, the Interior Ministry is saying that there was an attack about 6 hours ago.
Kabul. You are watching World One live from London. Still ahead, World One live from London. Our top stories this hour. Syria's foreign minister is expected to defend his country's handling of the crisis when he addresses the UN General Assembly later today. Georgians are voting today in a parliamentary election that's seen as the first big test for President Mikhail Saakashvili. Billionaire businessman Bidzina Ivanishvili is the first person to challenge Mr. Saakashvili's United Movement Party. He's reported from inside Georgia. He joins us now in the studio. Matthew, we're talking about a very divided electorate. On the one hand, you have people there who want to keep this reform away from Moscow, keep that going, keep that train going. But then on the other hand, there are people who actually say, no, we need to move further, closer to Russia to get the jobs back, get the economy moving again.
And that's a really interesting way of looking at this election. It really has become a battle between...
We want to see what also the newspapers here are saying about all of this. We've got a very varied choice here of the kind of headlines that we're seeing here. The Moscow Times has this headline, Moscow silent ahead of key Georgian vote, just adding to what we've been talking about with Matthew Chance just earlier. And the article goes on to say pundits have said that while Ivanishvili clearly presents the lesser evil from the Kremlin's perspective, Moscow should keep clear of making any public endorsement. The headline here in the International Herald Tribune is Georgia's next step. It's an editorial that goes on to say Georgia is less than 9 years past its Rose Revolution. This election is another critical building block in a fragile democratic order. And finally, Britain's Independent paper continues with that thought with this headline, A Rose Revolution Losing Its Bloom. It's an opinion piece that says the transition to European-style democracy was never going to be easy. Whoever wins today, their most pressing challenge will be to restore Georgia's rapidly fracturing national unity. In Ukraine, we are getting a glimpse of life behind bars for former Prime Minister Yulia Tymoshenko. Region and 3 young Russian women will now have to wait even longer to find out if they'll be freed from a 2-year prison sentence. A court in Moscow has delayed an appeal hearing until next week for 3 members of the punk band Pussy Riot. He joins us now live from Moscow. So this has been delayed for another 9 days, I guess.
Yeah, that's right, Monita. An unexpected delay to these proceedings.
Thank you. You're watching World One live from London. Venezuela's presidential campaign is entering its final week. President Hugo Chavez is vying for a 4th term in office that would extend his presidency another 6 years. Raised in grinding poverty, it's nothing short of a dream come true. The chance to swap a Venezuelan slum for a brand new apartment, complete with modern kitchen and multiple bedrooms, schools and health clinics, and the cost? Absolutely nothing. Paula Newton visited the city that Hugo Chavez built.
We're on the road to Hugo Chavez's city.
You're watching World One live from London. Still to come, imagine your own home. Days of back-to-back condemnation of his country's government. Syria's foreign minister is getting ready to make his case at the UN. Walid al-Muallim is expected to defend the government's handling of the bloody. Now live from Beirut, Mohammed.
Monita, let's talk about this campaign we're hearing about bulldozers entering the city of
Thank you for that. Turkey's prime minister has been re-elected as head of the country's current ruling party. The Justice and Development Party, known as the AKP, rallied behind Recep Tayyip Erdogan at a party congress over the weekend. Well, the Ryder Cup remains in Europe's hands, though they certainly didn't make it easy on themselves heading into the final day. Amanda Davis joins us now with all the details. Welcome back. It's nice to see you.
Thank you very much. It was, it was an incredible 6.5 hours yesterday. It was one of those, sometimes with golf you can have it on in the corner of the room and get on with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Not with yesterday. You just couldn't take your eyes off it. It was absolutely fantastic, and it's rightly been dubbed the miracle of Medina. People talking of the greatest
We'll have those moments with time zones and our mobile phones and alarm clocks.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Always set more than one.
Yeah, exactly. Amanda, thank you very much for that. You are watching World 1 live from London. You are watching World 1 live from London. We are approaching almost 7 a.m. in New York. It's almost 1 p.m. in Berlin, and it's almost 8 p.m. for you in Tokyo. 2 handguns, once owned by infamous American gangsters Bonnie and Clyde, have sold at auction. A collector from the USA has paid more than $500,000. This video has taken the web by storm and inspired an entirely new dance move. South Korean rapper Psy has become a sensation with a single Gangnam Style. I like it. Now, another typhoon has made its way across Japan. Mari Ramos has more now from the CNN World Weather Center on that. Hi, Mari.
I like the ukulele too, Monita, by the way. Let's go ahead and talk about this storm. You know what? This is...
Mari, thank you very much. You are watching World 1 live from London. I'm Monita Rajpal. Thank you for joining us. Stay with us. We'll update you the news headlines in just a couple of minutes right here on CNN.